So we are going to move on to our next presenter. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, let's give our next gentleman a big round of applause, please, from findWHERE, Thomas Sim.
Hello, good morning. My name is Thomas Sim. I'm very happy today to be able to meet up with my very memory of Datuk Dr. Jerib Cecil. I used to cover Datuk Doctor in the clinic 20 years ago. And also good to see Hanif, Encik Kamaru, Manso, and the gentleman here. So my topic, I'm from findWHERE. We are actually a new platform looking at service, delivering service. So our tagline is service specialist, service contractors, and we are looking at a geo-linking of a region by region, service by region. So let me show you. Okay, mainly in our life, we tend to have a service impacting our life, daily life. If we have a car which broke down, we look for a car mechanic. If we have an aircon not working, we look for an aircon repair. Similarly, we have children who want to go for good grades. We look for a good tuition teacher, correct or not? And we have elderly at home, and definitely we will be one day looking after them, and we are worried about how we can get home carer to provide this service. And this is very much service, but not product. In the evolution of e-commerce, a lot of things is zoomed into product. They are selling product, but they are not selling service. So we are looking at a platform that gives a chance for all these service contractors, all these providers of service, to actually go up a level so that they can sell their service. So we are looking at providing this issue a deeper understanding. On one part, as a consumer, I stand over here as a consumer. Consumers sometimes look for service. They're also not sure what service they are looking for. In case that they do not match the level of service, then they are very angry at the service contractor, right? And there's always a time issue because a lot of time you come to looking for service, usually it is an active trigger by a breakdown of something, you have an urgency and you need this urgency on your fingertips. Immediately, I want to look for a service. I cannot be waiting for next 2 months to settle this issue. I'm sure Dr. Jerib, in his medical profession, he knows this inside out because you need to address the coughing. I cannot be going to work when I'm coughing, you see. So I need to get a service immediately. But on the other hand, I want to put up this helmet. Now I am a contractor. Now I'm a contractor. On the service provider side, you also have a problem because you don't know how you're going to market yourself because you don't have a platform that you actually have a sequence of how you tell people what advantage you have, what service you have. And a lot of these contractors also, they are actually not IT savvy as much because they are skillful in their work, they are able to take care of the elderly, but they are not very much involved in IT work to actually document how much they are good at in their service. And therefore, we are coming to this aspect of trying to give a solution, providing areas of how we can document, how we can provide service record and reviews over on a platform so that the customers, when they scroll, they understand what service they are looking at with this service provider. And I'd like to give you this particular screenshot of the platform with the picture and also with the area of what service they are providing, in this case, a car mechanic, and also giving the location, the map where it is, and the 8 geo-linkages which is surrounding this service. So they are referral between businesses, and users can actually do rating and do review onto this platform. So this platform will provide a way to understand what type of service a contractor is delivering and what sort of level of expectation that the person would be able to get. So myself is an estate agent. I have been away from medical field for a while. I'm involved in estate agency practice. My co-founder, Mr. Lee, is a licensed financial planner, and we are both in our primary business. We deal with agents. Because we deal with people, then we understand their needs. And we also have all these people under us to go out and do what we call mapping. Mapping in our terminology is we go to the outlets, we go to the contractors, try to bring them up to the platform. So we have previously a company called Team, which ceased operation already in KL in July 2022. The main reason actually was that they were trying to act as vendor. They are trying to provide service on their own, quoting price to their customer. Whereas we are different. We are actually a bridge. We are just a platform trying to match the expectation of the contractor and the expectation of the customer. Our basis of a revenue stream will come from a subscription-based system where contractors place their advertisement with us, and we are also an advertisement listing platform. Because we are agents, we actually have our property for sale. We can put this property for sale here. We also look for car sales agent, and some of these contractors, they have product to sell. Some of these plumbers, electricians, they have product to sell. They also can put the advertisement, and we make revenue out from here. And the next we are doing is to recruit as many contractors and filter them so that we deliver good service. And we also recruit agents to go out, do the mapping, to recruit and mapping the outlets. At the end, we are looking at close to 50 to 100,000 in terms of all this activity to finance our eventual going to bigger city, do with the outlets which are related to contractors, and also to encourage more populating the website. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas Sim. And we open the floor to our fellow judges. Dipersilakan.
Hi. Okay, so interesting. I need to understand few things. Number one is that why you go with subscription. Okay. Number two is that I'm quite clear on how you want to get more vendors or more service providers, but I'm not really clear on how you want to attract more users into this platform.
Subscription, the first question, subscription is because service is actually like a yellow page. So you need to get them to subscribe to this system so that they are always there. It's not like just put and then they forget about it. So we need to go back to them to enable the communication of updating their data, because this is supposed to be a data tracking system for the contractor to show off their ability. So if they have done a good job, then they take the picture and then put up into the platform so that their customer can see what are the recent good job they have done. So this is on the subscription side. The second part, whereby how to get them, right?
How to get more users into the platform.
How to get the users to come on board. Because we are in the real estate, I'm in the real estate, my co-founder is in the financial side. So we have a lot of agents. We go out to see our usual customers as well. So all these customers would be given this findWHERE to know where they can source their services. So in this sense, we are self-promoting as well as promoting in the way this platform. So we have, like, for example, if I have a group of people in Kuching, we also have a group of people in Sabah, also in Penang, in KL, in Johor, and everybody talking of the same thing that you would use as your team of promoting to your customers this platform as increase interest in the use of this platform to source their contractors. I hope I have answered.
Yeah, actually, I like the idea, the concept behind this. I think is a good idea.
Thank you, thank you.
But, you know, the make or break of this idea is the completeness of your data and the relevantness of those data. So my concern is that how do you make sure of that? Because it's not going to be easy. If you were to curate the contents, how do you make sure it's accurate and it's fair?
Exactly.
And if you were to go and get those data yourself, it's going to be very expensive. And you need huge resource to do this.
Exactly. I
Yeah,
think
so-
this
so
is
how
the
you-
core area where we have been thinking along how to filter, to grade the types of services, and to use our manpower, whereby we are in financial services as well as the real estate. We would use our team of people to train them, because we are anyway training them for their own job. We train them to go out to see the customers, to filter them, and to able to maintain a certain standard.
But I think you are underestimating the scope of this, because it's
Yeah.
huge, right? Because you're gonna have to
Yeah.
get a lot of data so that people can rely on your platform.
That's right.
If you do not have enough critical mass, it's going to be very
we do
challenging.
not have that ambition of overnight success. We will be looking at this in a period of 5 years at least, because the region has to map. We have to map the region, and the people we need to put in the sub-region to be able to take this job to map it. Because we cannot be just relying on self-publication of the data by the contractor themselves. Let's say myself, I'm in the real estate. I go to do, and there are owners who want to renovate the house. Then I would have the contractors that comes in to renovate the house, and I would ask them to put inside this platform. And this process will take continuously a few years. So you will be specialized on a few areas first, and therefore earning the revenue from these few areas, like real estate, car sales, and some of the contractors, they have their own product. Some of the aircon contractors, they have special solvent, they have the special things to sell. So they can also sell on this platform.
Hey, Thomas.
Yeah, Anif. Yeah.
Cool. Again, I think it's a great idea, and I like it's service-centric, because people need to find out where they need to get the source of the services. But I was just thinking about if how do you plan to scale this in because people now use Google for everything. Even for me, coming from first time in Ching, and I just Google Tegas, and there's review of people saying, oh, you should watch out for this and come here, and then it's a bit far to go out and all this stuff,
Yes.
So I think people can relate to using your service by that. But how do you want to compete with the likes of Google and all this?
That's right.
Yeah.
So you remember
Hopefully
that I did mention about the expectation of the customers when I was here. Then I came over here, the expectation of the contractors. What do they actually do? Most of these people, they are very skillful on themselves, but they are not IT savvy as much as they can put into Google or put into, even they themselves probably won't do Facebook. So these are the people, they are skilled in their own field of expertise, but they are not yet up to a level of using platform. So these are the problem that we have. We don't know how to get them. We don't know where they are, because they never surface up. So this platform tries to solve this problem. And it is solving this problem by actively looking for them, not they coming up. So I hope I can answer this question.
All right.
Thank you
Okay,
very much.
I think personally I love the idea, but then maybe you can polish your idea more. For example, I think you are not really focused on few area. You're actually the one that will market your product is your real estate agents, right?
The second stream, because this stream is advertisement. This is sounds like listing platform.
Right. Let's say you start with real estate agents first. Maybe your solution can be centric to all these property needs.
Yes.
For example, if I want to buy a house, first I need what? I need a Koei Kuku water filter. I
Yes.
need aircon. I need ID. I need
Good idea.
furnitures and so on. So maybe you can focus on that
That's
for
right.
the first 1 or 2 years.
Yes.
And then the third year, then only you open for car sales agents. Then you
Yes.
provide all the services that related to sales.
Yep.
This is a great idea if you can polish a little bit, put more focus on certain area, don't sapu semua. And then I think it will be good lah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, judges. And thank you, Thomas Sim from findWHERE. Just on top of that, Thomas, I would definitely go on your apps to find where. Yeah, great idea indeed. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to